Very good, very good. Thank you. Yes, very happy to have you here in this encounter because it's other opportunity to practice, other opportunity
Yes.
to learn. So you have to take advantage of these opportunities, of these encounters, because with each encounter you earn something new, new vocabulary, and you start to lose your fear to have this.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the idea, that you continue, and don't give up. Don't give up. ¿Sabes qué es give up?
No, no,
No,
no desista, no,
no, rendirte, no te
no,
rindas.
don't give up.
Give up, give up. Don't give up.
Sí, señora.
Okay. And how is your daughter, Catherine?
My my baby is right now is sleeping.
Sleeping? Oh, okay.
Yes, she likes to sleep.
Uh,
And yesterday, uh, um, she slept too late, and because I went to the visit my mother-in-law,
okay. Okay.
because that she because he come to he, how I say, vino de Colombia.
She es ella, ¿no es cierto? Your mother-in-law.
Ajá.
Because she came en el pasado. She
Okay.
came, ¿no es cierto? Tenemos el verbo venir, que es come, ¿no es cierto?
Ajá.
El pasado se escribe como came, pero se pronuncia came. Came.
Sí.
Entonces,
Ajá. She came to to Colombia
from,
from
the,
Colombia.
wow, when did she arrive?
Oh, February.
In February. Oh,
Yes. Ya, ya is make finish your vacations.
okay. Her vacations, ¿no es
Her
cierto? No, no
vacations.
las mías, las de ella, ¿no es
Ah.
cierto?
Oh, sí.
Her vacations. Okay. Good, good. Okay, 2 months of vacations.
two
Okay.
months. 2 months. Oh, sí, 2 months.
From February to now. Okay. Okay. Hello, Manuel. How are you?
Hi, teacher. How are you today?
Very good, very good. Thank you. Happy to have you here also. Tell me, how was your day yesterday?
Yesterday, yes, it was good. In the morning, I was like doing some tasks. In the
Okay.
afternoon, I was working with my father in the business, and that's it. In the at night, I was doing tasks. I kept I kept continuing doing tasks,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. And in the
Oh,
moment, it's pouring down. It's pouring
oh,
down really hard here in La Mesa.
it's very hard?
It's pouring down. It's like
Okay,
raining cats and dogs.
okay. And Manuel, one question, because the day that I said about the final project, you weren't here in the class. So I want to be sure that do you already have you already read the activity guide that I sent through the group?
No, I haven't read anything.
Okay, okay. So it's just to do okay, as a final project, you have to do an exposition of one of the topics that we have seen during these encounters. So what you have to do is choose one of those topics, but be careful. Don't choose the topics that your partners have already choose. Okay, so choose a different one. I have all the topics in the activity guide. So there are the topics writing, okay? So you can choose one. And also the idea is to make like a deep research about that topic. And like that you can make your exposition and make like a presentation, maybe in PowerPoint or in other Yes, maybe in Powtoon, Impressive, okay. In the web tool that you like the most and that you use the most, no? That you feel more confident. And is that. So in the activity guide is everything very step by step explained, and it's going to be for the next May 6th.
On May 6th?
Yeah.
It means like, let me see here.
The next Thursday.
Next day, yeah, you got it.
Yes. So if you, when you choose the topic, if you want, I can send you the presentation that I have about that topic, and like that you can maybe remember if you don't remember all the vocabulary or things like that. Okay, you just tell me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, perfect. I can see here, Catherine, you sent me the answer. Very good. This is very good because when you practice your writing, that also help you to improve your speaking. So it's very good. So let's see. Okay. When my baby was born, I gained weight and I did not realize about it. You can say here about it. I did not realize about it, Catherine, until I saw a photo. Okay, so you haven't realized. Okay. I made some changes. Okay. I tried to drink juices and coffee. Okay, I try to drink juices and coffee without sugar, green juices, less rice, go out for a walk, exercise through the internet. Exercise through the internet or, okay, like with apps, Catherine?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so you can say yes with the help of some apps, porque vas así como a través del internet, no sé, so with.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And no more. Here, for example, Catherine, after you said until I saw a photo, ¿no es cierto? Hasta que vi una foto. You can put there, for example, entonces, como algo para unir esas dos oraciones, porque estabas hablando como del pasado, ¿no es cierto? When I saw, when my baby was born, cuando mi bebé nació, I gained weight, ¿no es cierto? Gané peso, entonces estamos hablando en pasado. I did not realize it until I saw a photo. No me di cuenta hasta que vi una foto. So, entonces tú puedes decir ahí como so, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, o then, I made some changes. Entonces ahí sería como un... ¿Sí sabes de qué parte te estoy hablando, Catherine?
Sí, teacher.
Ok, igual para te comparto acá la pantalla. Listo. So I made some changes. I try. So I made some changes. Y acá luego de que I made some changes, tú puedes colocarle como now, porque luego empiezas a hablar en presente, ¿sí ves? Tú dices, yo hice unos cambios. Dice, yo hice unos cambios. Yo intento beber jugos, café sin azúcar. Entonces, I made some changes. Now, ahora, I try to. Entonces, como así, ya está un poco más estructurado. Pero, bien.
Ok, teacher. Gracias.
You're welcome. And here, Catherine, here I did some changes. It will be better. I did some changes. Made es más, el verbo made más cuando es como algo que se vaya a elaborar, ¿sí? Para cosas que no son tangibles, utilizamos el did o el do en el presente. I did some changes, ¿vale? Okay. Okay, but perfect, Catherine. I can have like the general idea and also to understand, yes, for what you want to say, like the general ideas, and also the specific ideas. So it's just some changes. It's very good exercise to practice your writing. That help you a lot. Okay. Hello, Christian. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome to the class. The last class, we miss you a lot. Tell us, were you sick or what happened?
No, teacher, the alarm.
Really? Oh my God.
No, pero estoy paila yo.
Ah, mejor dicho, me va a tocar hacer la clase de cómo levantarnos temprano.
Y hoy sí, porque como ayer no trabajé, teacher, entonces tengo bastante así pedido. Entonces hoy traté desde las 7 entregar lo más que podía.
Claro, okay. So, thank you for your commitment, and I would like to suggest you to change your your alarm and to put other one. Try to buy other. Maybe it's not working well, no? De pronto no está funcionando bien tu alarma. Maybe it's not
No,
working.
yo creo, teacher.
Mhm. Okay, guys. So let's start with the topic for today. Everybody can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So for today, we are going to talk about a topic that, okay, is important for everybody, and is about money. It's about money. No, some people think in money more than others. No, but it's important for everybody because we need it to buy the things that we need. No, maybe things that are essential for our lives, and maybe other things that we just want to have it and that's it. No, so we have here to start with this topic. The idea, first of all, is that you can, during this lesson, try to that you can have more vocabulary to be able to speak about this topic with other people, no? And that you can also use it. Not just learn, also use that vocabulary, okay? So let's start. So are you agree or disagree with the statements below? Here we have some sentences. So let's see if you are agree or disagree with this and why. So the first statement is, to be good at managing money, you need a lot of it. What do you think, Christian? That is true or false? Or are you agree or disagree is the best question. Are you agree or disagree with that?
Teacher, I disagree.
Disagree, okay, tell me why.
Because I don't know, I don't need to have a lot to be a good managing. Yeah.
Yes. Very good,
Con,
perfect.
con poquito uno puede iniciar y con una buena administración eso se puede ir creciendo y aumentando, teacher.
Ajá, un buen management, administración, no buen management. Ajá,
Management.
with a good management, yes, I can make increase the amount of money. Like you have your own business. I think that you know about that. No, you know about that. Do you consider you are good management? No. Do you think that you make a good management of your money, Christian?
Yes, teacher. My father, when I was a kid, my father tell me a lot about the management.
Okay, super. And what kind of, for example, things, yes, you do, for example?
The 10% for God. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Good.
30% for save. Yeah. Other el 20% for the house. Yeah.
Okay.
And the rest for spend.
Uh,
Bad
for
spend.
for you. Okay. Wow, super. Very good because you have everything clear. Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Christian. Congratulations. And also because you are young, no? How old are you? 19?
19. Yes,
Uh,
teacher.
yeah, you're very young. So, wow, you have I can see a huge future for you because, yes, the things that you said are very correct. Okay, thank you, Christian. And what about this sentence? Don't worry so much about saving your money. Go, spend, and enjoy it. What do you think, Catherine, about this sentence? Are you agree or disagree?
Disagree, teacher.
Disagree. Why?
Because it's important to save money, not spend too much because we don't know the future.
Exactly, the future. What kind of things, for example, would you like to prevent? What kind of things from the future, for example?
For
You would
example,
like. Mhm.
I would like to buy the house. I would like the house in Colombia too.
Mhm.
Um, um, um,
So, for example, you would like to save money to buy a house. That is like your project. That will be like your goal.
yes, yes, it's
Okay.
important to buy. Yes, it's a project to buy a house here in Colombia too.
Both in New York and in Colombia, yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay, super. Very good. Very good because, okay, you have like big projects, not just for you, because that involve your husband, your daughter, no? So it's a project for your family, no? So that is very nice.
Yes, because we don't know. Maybe we love to Colombia.
You love Colombia.
We like to travel every year for December. We
For
go to,
vacations.
yes. Um, we don't have if any if I do go to Colombia in whatever en cualquier momento.
Uh-huh.
It's
Okay.
important to have in Colombia something.
A place to arrive, your own place. Sí, tu propio
Yes.
lugar. Okay, okay. So
Yes.
now, for example, when you go to Colombia, you stay with your family, for example, or with your husband's family?
Yes, with my family and my husband too visit, but the more time I spend with my family.
With your family, of course, of course.
Yes.
I think you miss them. Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes.
Of course. Okay, Catherine, thank you. That is very important to have our own space. So save money for that is a good reason. It's a very good goal. Okay, thank you, Catherine. And what about this last sentence? The more money you have, the more problems you have. Mr. Manuel, what do you think about this sentence? Are you agree or disagree?
In this case, the more money you have, the more problem. No, I disagree. I completely disagree because
Disagree.
it depends on every person. So, Mari, in this case, have you have a very good some knowledge about money? If you are
Mhm.
good at managing money, you are able to save this money in order to save that money. In maybe later on, you are going to have you need to pay something. You need to give money to someone who needs that money, and you are able to do it because you are saving money. But no, I disagree with this sentence. The more money you have, the more problems you have.
Okay, so what you say is, okay, it depends if you are good in management, no? It depends of that. If you are good in management, that it has not to be a problem, no?
Yes.
And okay, yes, that is true. Because for example, there are people that is very good in management, but that exist the two sides, no? There is other kind of people who
Oh,
are a disaster, a disaster in the management of their money, no? So
yes.
maybe,
I've met a lot of people that is like that. That are
mm,
like that. Sorry. So that, for example, that they have a lot of money and they spend this money on a lot of clothes, cars, expensive clothing, and yes, and things like that. And yeah, it's it's really common. Why, as I
yeah.
was, it depends on the person.
Maybe going to very expensive restaurants also. So it's not very good. Other thing that take my attention of your answer is when you say that, for example, if we have uh, more money, so we can also be able to help others. So that is very important because sometimes when people start to gain money, they just forget about others and they forget when they used to don't have too much, no? But it's very important. It doesn't matter if you have little or a lot of money, but always try to help others. So okay, good. I like it. Okay, thank you, Manuel, to share your point of view with us. Thank you. Okay, now let's continue with this topic, and I would like to know your point of view about these questions. So the first question is, why are many people bad at managing money? Christian, what do you think?
Teacher, I think uh, the their their education when they was uh, pequeños, yes,
When they were children, when they were
yes,
young?
maybe also the influence of their friends or the television or the marketing, so the people bad spend the money.
Ah, okay. So, okay, yes, because of the influence from their friends or from the social media, from the TV.
Yes,
Yes, it's true. Yes, and also what they learn when they were, recuerda, no es they was, they were, en plural,
they
when they,
were
uh-huh.
they were teachers.
Okay, perfect. Yes, it's true because we are we are what our parents teach us, no? What that is what we are, no? So because of that is very important the education that we give to our future children. Para nuestros futuros hijos es muy importante la educación que les demos in that part also. Okay. Thank you, Christian. And what do you think are some keys to saving money? What do you think are some keys to saving money? Manuel, tell me.
What do you think are some keys to saving money?
Mm-hmm.
I agree with my partner. So education is one of the most important things that you need to take into account when you are going to save money. When you have enough knowledge about it, you are able to do it in the right way. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes people become mean, tacaño, mean. Um, however, sometimes people are not good at managing money for the same reason, because you need to do it in the right way. You need to save money in the right way. This is the first key. The another key could be maybe to create a budget for
Okay.
the week, right? For example, I'm going to pay the water bill, the power bill, the gas bill. I'm going to pay the rent, and you create a budget, and you start writing. Oh, this is what I need to pay. This one, this one, this one, this one. And at the end of the month, at the end of the week, you are able to say, "Oh my God, I have this money, and I'm going to save it." What else? Another key, maybe if you know that you have friends and those friends are going to spend a lot of money with you, don't don't get out, don't get out with them, because sometimes it happens when you want to pretend to be like that, when you want to pretend to be like a wealthy person, a rich person, or a person who has a lot of money, and you spend a lot of money for that, for pretending that you are like that you are yes, a rich person maybe. This is the number three. Number.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Manuel. Yes, it's very good. Yes, to have like the right education, we can like summary the right education in order to save money and also create a budget and avoid friendships that maybe are not very good for us, no? That maybe yes, people who like to pretend, so avoid that kind of of friendships. It's not going to help us. It's not going to help us. Yes, to save money. That is true. Yes. So and it's that is very common in when, for example, when we start to work maybe in big companies or things like that. So it's very common that our colleagues. So some of them like to pretend or things like that. So we, for example, we don't want to okay to be different. So we try to go with them, but when we are like very good in the management of our money, so we have to think, okay, we cannot go out to those places because we are going to spend too much, and according with my numbers is not going to be good for me. Yes, okay, very good. Thank you, Manuel. And I would like to ask Christian and Catherine, because Manuel said about create a budget. Do you know, Christian and Catherine, what budget means?
No, teacher.
No, okay. And
What
you,
is a
Christian?
budget?
Yo,
Okay, let's.
yo tampoco, teacher.
No, okay. Manuel, could you please explain what is a budget?
A budget, how can I explain that to them? uh, can I say it in Spanish? No.
Trata
En
un poquito.
Spanish. En Spanish.
Bueno, hágale. Dale pues en español.
Presupuesto.
Ajá, very good. Ajá. Presupuesto, chicos. Ajá, un presupuesto. Entonces, lo que él decía, si es que él dijo el ejemplo, tanto para agua, tanto se me va en electricidad, tanto en esto. Entonces, haces un presupuesto. Y no solamente nosotros, las compañías, ¿no? Hacen un presupuesto, a budget. A budget, ya vamos a ver aquí más adelante esa palabra, va a estar muy, muy presente. Así que aprendamos. Budget. And for last, thank you, Manuel. And for last, are you good at saving money? How important is it to you, Madame Catherine?
Yes, teacher. I'm a good saving money.
I am good at saving money. Okay, super. Tell me, how important is that for you?
Mm, teacher, I saving for goals.
Goals?
For example, I need to buy anything. I need to mm, mm, mejorar algo.
To improve?
To improve something. I need. I save for that. I always I say for one goal, for one,
Go.
yes, for the
Ah,
moment.
super.
Yes.
Okay, so you
No,
don't
not
use.
save because I want to save. No,
Ah,
I
okay.
save. I
Como
save
tío Rick.
because I need any. Yes, because I like to save money. No, I save because I need that. I need to better. I need to improve something. I have to buy whatever.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yes, is I save for that.
Okay, so you put
Or
like.
teacher, or maybe I have to to say because for example in Colombia I had to pay the SOAT.
The SOAT,
SOAT,
uh-huh.
yes, or before I say for that. I
Okay.
say for that, okay. Yes, teacher, for goals,
Goals
for
and also expenses, no? Expenses
yes,
that you
or for
used to have.
obligations.
Yes.
Yes, that I say for that because yes, I know I will have to pay anything. Yes, but save for the save because I want to have many save
A
about
lot of money.
my colchón. No.
Okay, okay, okay. So you are not Tío Rico, no, no, no. No eres tía Rica. Okay, okay, Catherine. So thank you. But yes, it's important that you said sometimes we have some expenses that are big. Maybe at the end of the year, or maybe we are planning to go to vacations with our family. We need an amount of money to do that. So we start to save. For example, if we need something in particular that doesn't make part of our monthly payments, so we start to save to buy that. So good. Okay, very good. Thank you, Catherine. So yes, we can say you are good at saving money. Okay, perfect. Now, guys, before to watch this video, because it's a video about money management. It's about money management. So in this video, they are going to give us also some tips that are very good for to help us to manage the money. So it's going to help us also. But the idea is have some concepts, key concepts, very clear. These words that are in blue are like the most important words to understand the complete meaning of the video, because it's a video of 3 minutes and a half. Okay, so until now you have seen videos of 1 minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a half. So this one is going to be the longest. Okay, so the idea is to be very concentrated and pay attention to this vocabulary because it's going to be the key to understand all the video, the whole video, okay? So as we have done before, we are going to try to get the meaning of this vocabulary according to the context, okay? According to the context of this sentence. And after, we are going to say, okay, which is the correct description, definition, A, B, or C, okay? So, let's start. There is a misconception, attention, there is a misconception that you need to make a lot of money to save money. A misconception is, Mr. Christian.
Misconception.
Mm-hmm. You can read the three options. If you want, you can read the three options and give me the one that you think is the best.
Okay, teacher.
I'm going to read for you, okay?
Okay, teacher.
The first one, the first option, misconception is a wrong or inaccurate idea or belief. B, an economic plan with a good strategy. C, an algorithm to pay someone money.
Teacher, I think A, teacher.
A?
Yes.
Why?
Teacher, but I don't know.
No está seguro.
Yes,
You are not sure. Ok. Entonces, mira, ¿recuerdas que hablamos de... Sí, creo que fue una pregunta, ¿no? That if you need a lot of money, for example, I said to be good in management, and you said no. Do you remember?
Yes, teacher.
Ok, es un poco parecido. Mira, acá dice, there is a misconception that you need to make a lot of money to save money. Que tú necesitas hacer mucho dinero para ahorrar dinero. So, misconception es algo que estará, es algo correcto o es incorrecto. Es una idea...
Incorrecto, teacher.
Ajá. So, está bien, muy bien. Decidiste la letra A, es la correcta. ¿Por qué? Porque nos dice que es wrong or inaccurate idea or belief. Entonces es una idea equivocada. Eso es una misconception, cuando tienes una idea equivocada. For example, mira, te voy a dar un ejemplo. There is a misconception that all Colombians have drugs, for example, in the world, ¿no? In the world, there is a misconception. Hay una mala idea, hay una idea equivocada, errónea al respecto, ¿sí? Que porque viene de Colombia, entonces eso tiene drogas. No, es una idea equivocada, ¿no es cierto?
Yes, teacher.
Ajá. ¿Me puedes dar otro ejemplo, Christian, with misconception?
There is a misconception that in Colombia there is no corruption.
Ajá, exacto. Sí, está muy bien. Ajá, it's a misconception, yes.
That's sad, teacher.
Yes, it's sad, but it's true. There is a lot of corruption. Yeah.
Really,
So,
really true.
yes, exactly. Yes, but now you understand the word. Very good.
Yes,
Very
yes.
good.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Now let's continue. Pay attention, guys. You have been working 60 hours per week. Pay attention. You have been working 60 hours. 60 hours. 60. With a zero. Per week for 4 months in a row. My vacation next month will be well deserved. Well deserved. My vacation next month will be well deserved. So, Catherine, we have 3 options. A, well deserved means intelligently planned, fully earned due to hard work, patience, etc., regularly done or organized in a specific way. Tell me, Catherine.
Okay, teacher. Intelligently plan?
Planned? Yes?
I think.
Okay, ok. Te voy a poner un ejemplo de
O
una
sí.
palabra.
O
Te voy
sí,
a poner...
regularly done. No? Okay,
No, ninguna
teacher.
de las dos. No,
Where
tranquila.
is the sample, teacher?
Entonces, el ejemplo es el siguiente. Catherine, you have come to these encounters every class. To every class you have come. You have been in this encounter punctually in every class. You well deserve the 30 points.
30 points? Why?
Okay, okay, it's an example.
Oh, I understand.
It's an example. Okay.
Oh, B?
Decir.
Fully early?
Due to.
B?
Ajá, ¿puedes leerla completa,
What
porfa?
is, okay. Fully?
Fully earned. Ajá.
Fully earned
Due. Due.
to hard work,
Ajá.
patience,
Ujú.
patience,
And patent. Ajá.
and patience. Fully.
Ajá. Entonces, como bien merecido, well deserved, bien merecido. Entonces, bien merecido. For example, you have been working very hard. You well deserve an increase in your salary. ¿Cierto? Has trabajado muy duro. Te mereces un incremento en tu salario, ¿no es cierto? Could you give me other example, please, Catherine, with well deserved?
If you do the homeworks, if you come the class, if you try to speak English,
Okay.
if you try to understand that you will deserve a good grade,
Great.
agree, great.
Great. Great.
Great.
Very, very good. Yes, you got it. Very good. Perfect. Well done. Entonces te lo tienes bien merecido. ¿Por qué? Porque has tratado de hacer lo máximo. Te has esforzado, ¿cierto? Entonces, well deserved. Very good. Okay, thank you, Catherine. Now, guys, here, if you want to know how much money you have, you should tackle your debts first. Attention. If you want to know how much money you have, no, how much you have in this moment, if you want really to know how much money you have, you should tackle your debts first. We have three options. Manuel. A, to completely pay your debts. B, to receive money from someone. And C, ask for a credit to a bank. Tell us, Manuel, what do you think is the meaning of tackle your debts?
If you want to know how much money you have, you should tackle your debts first. So it's the letter A, as you can see on the screen, the picture. Debts equal 0% to completely pay your debts.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. Very good. Yes. And could you give me other example with this like phrasal verb, tackle your debts? Could you give us other example, please?
Example, if you want to know her, you have to tackle, I mean, yes, if you want to meet her or know her, you should tackle your feelings first.
Oh, okay. Very good. Good example. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because if the person is nervous or something like that. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you. Guys, is clear this word for you? This phrasal verb is clear for you? For everybody? Christian and Catherine?
Yes, yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Okay, yes. Entonces, ¿cómo hacer frente? Tackle your debts, hacer frente a tus deudas, pagarlas completamente. Okay, good. Thank you, Manuel. And if you want to get good results, you should stick your plan. If you want to get good results, you should stick to your plan. So stick means follow, remind, or eliminate. Let's see. Christian, what do you think?
Stick to.
Follow, teacher.
Follow. Yes, follow. So, for example, if your father, Christian, give you some instructions, no? Okay, Christian, you have to do this, this, and this. Please help me with this, and with this today. Okay, but you, instead of do that, maybe you do two things, and the other two you decide don't do it. You decided, you said, I don't think that is important, and you decide don't do it, and you do other things. So your father is going to get upset, no? Maybe he's going to get upset with you why you didn't do it. So, Christian, if you don't want that your father get upset with you, stick to his instructions. Stick to his instructions, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, si no quieres que tu papá se enfade, ciñete a las instrucciones que te ha dado tu papá. Síguelas al pie de la letra. Mejor dicho, no te salgas, sino que síguelas al pie de la letra. Entonces, stick to. Follow. Very good. ¿Puedes darme? Bueno. Can you give me other example, please?
If you want to have a good body, stick to the diet.
Super. It's a very good example. Yes, very good. Perfect. Well done. Thank you. Thank you, Christian. Okay. Now, my friend Mario knows how to travel on a budget. he saved 1,000 pesos, no, 1,000 euros, which covered all his travel cost around America for one full month. So he saved money, and he was able to cover all his travel, no, to cover the cost of all his travel to America for one entire month. So cover means B, higher than, B, too much for, or C, be enough for. Catherine, which is the correct answer, the correct description, definition?
Teacher, I think he be enough for.
Perfect, yes. Be enough for, perfect, well done. Yes, so you have completely clear, yes, what means cover, yes?
Yes.
Okay, could you give me an example, please, Catherine?
An example. When you go to the, okay, I went to the water park the last month. Is a big water park, but we have to pay for hotel
For a hotel?
for hotel for 3 days.
Mhm.
And for we have to pay for the lunch, for the food,
Mhm.
for the food. And we know we knows about the the spend, yes, the spend money,
The expenses?
the expenses for, yes, for 3 days.
Okay.
Days. And I recommend you take food, because if you go to the restaurant you spend more money. Yes,
Okay.
teacher. And I know about that. Is covered? Is that?
Cover, sí, el ejemplo que me vas a dar es con cover. Cover,
Con
¿qué sería?
cover. And
Ajá.
because you spend more money, and if you don't go to the restaurant, if maybe one maybe wait.
Catherine, sorry, no. One question, Catherine. How much money should I have to go to this park? How much money do you recommend to me? How much money do you recommend, for example, to me to pay for
teacher,
all that?
yes.
To pay for a hotel?
Yes.
Or how much do you
Teacher,
recommend?
yeah, for 700, you go to the park and you enjoy all the park for 700.
For 700.
Yes,
Okay, so
because if you go to the restaurant and other things, you pay more. You spend more money. I recommend don't go to the restaurant, and with 700 you enjoy all the park, the water park.
Y también puedo decir que yo voy a cover all my expenses with 700. I will cover all my expenses.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so could you say like that, please?
If you with 700 you cover your travel in you cover to yes, to travel in the water park.
You will cover, porque estamos haciendo a futuro. You will cover all the travel to the water park. Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
It's good.
Okay. Yes, it's good. Thank you. And it was with all
Teacher,
the
sorry,
story.
I think that that I don't know what to say. I think
Okay, don't worry. But okay, at the end you could do it. So, okay, that is important. Okay, okay. Thank you, Catherine. Now, this month I couldn't set aside. Attention. This month I couldn't set aside any money to go for vacations. Set aside means A, save money or put money away. B, spend little money. C, give money to someone. Manuel, tell me, which is the correct one?
Okay, this money couldn't set aside any money to go for vacation. So set aside means they are right. Save money or put money away.
Perfect, very good. Yes, like what you said, that at the end when you make your budget, just you know how much you can spend and you put that you set that aside. Could you give me an example with this word, Manuel, please?
Yeah, well, let me think a little. Maybe I set aside some time every single day to read to my mom.
Okay, good, very good. Yes, because we can set aside also time. Perfect. Very good. Is clear this word for everybody, guys? Christian, Catherine, is clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. Could you give me an example, Christian, with set aside?
This month I could set aside $10 for travel.
Okay, perfect. Very good. Well done. And Catherine, please give me an example with set aside. Catherine, yoo-hoo.
teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Save and teacher. I don't pay attention. Sorry. Save.
Set aside, como apartar, dejar a un lado, un ejemplo. Uh-huh.
Of one example.
Uh-huh.
And save aside. Save
Mm-hmm.
aside. $20 for the combustible. Yes, it's good.
Okay, for the petrol. For the petrol. Okay, good. Perfect. Well done. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, so now that you have understood in a clear way this vocabulary, it's time to watch this video. So before, I just want to explain a little difference and with these two words that also are very common now that we are talking about money, ¿no? It's borrow and lend. Borrow and lend, que serían prestar, ¿no es cierto? Pero entonces we have borrow, that, pay attention. Borrow is when is to take money from someone with the intention to pay it back. Okay, of course, no, we have to pay it back. No? So for example, I can say that, oh, I am going to borrow some money from the bank because I want to complete to buy a house. I want to complete the amount of money that I need to buy a house. So I am going to borrow some money, maybe, I don't know, 50 million pesos from the bank. Borrow. Entonces, pedir prestado. Okay. Now, lend. Lend. To give money to someone with the intention to be paid back. So, eso es al contrario, lend. Okay. My sister didn't have too much money last month. So, I lended her, I don't know, 100,000 pesos last month. I lent, ¿no? Entonces, le presté, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, este es prestar y este es borrow, pedir prestado. ¿Ok? Entonces, esa es la diferencia entre estas dos para que las sepamos utilizar. ¿Cuál es pedir prestado y cuál es prestar? Okay, so, oh, my best friend lost her job this month. I'm going to lend her some money. Okay. Christian, could you give me an example with borrow, please?
Teacher, I had a borrow last year, but I paid it already.
Okay. I paid it back. Okay. So, puedes decir I pay it back, como que lo pagué de regreso. I pay it back.
I paid it back.
Perfect. Super well done. Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Christian. And please, Catherine, could you give me an example with lend?
Yes, teacher. The last month I take borrow.
With lend, Catherine, please.
With lend.
With lend, yeah.
Okay. And I lend to. I not to give.
Lend es cuando yo presto, cuando
Yes.
yo le presto a alguien. Digamos que
okay,
I
lend to 100. I lend to 100 to my husband. Yes. I lend to 100 to my husband, and he don't pay me now.
Ok, entonces hablando que tú le prestaste en pasado, ¿sí? Entonces, I lended. Continue.
100 to my husband and don't pay me yet.
But he has not, allá pasaría, allá estás hablando en perfecto. He has not paid me yet.
Payment yet. He has? Why has?
Has not. Porque ahí ya pasaste, él no me ha pagado aún, ¿no es cierto? Es lo que quiere decir, él no me ha pagado.
Entonces, the has been?
No me ha pagado.
Because it's past.
Estás hablando en perfecto. Entonces siempre como que no me ha pagado, él no me ha devuelto ese ellos no han, nosotros no hemos. Entonces ahí acuérdate que es el perfecto. ¿Listo? El tiempo perfecto. Okay, good. Okay, Catherine. So I think it's clear, no? For Manuel, I think this is clear too, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yes, I suppose. Okay, perfect. So it's time to watch the video. Please pay attention. Pay attention because it's 3 minutes and a half. And try to get the most important, okay? Try to get the most important. We are going to watch it 2 times. The first one without subtitles and the second one with subtitles. Okay, and after we are going to answer some questions. If you want, you can take notes, okay? It's important to take notes. So in that way you can, yes, like have a better understanding and remember more of the things that happen, most of the things that happen during the video. Okay, are you ready, guys? Catherine, Christian, Manuel?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, okay. So I'm going to play it now. One moment, please.
True. What you need to be good. There's a misconception that to be good with money, you need a lot of it. Not true. What you need to be good with money is everyday management. Whether you're planning for yourself or for your whole family, there are 3 basic steps you can take to make the most of your money. 1. Create a budget. 2. Set savings goals. And 3. Tackle your debts. When put into practice, these steps can have a big impact, not only on your monthly budget, but on your overall financial future. One of the first steps to better money management is to create a budget and stick to it. This might sound simple, but you'd be surprised how few people actually do it. You can think of your budget as your guide to reaching your financial and personal goals. If you have trouble covering all your expenses each month, a budget can help you avoid overspending. That's because your budget can help you see and understand exactly where your money is going. And whether or not your spending is in line with your personal goals. The next step is to set savings goals. With your budget in place, building your savings will be that much easier because you'll know how much extra money you have each month to allot to your goals. One of the best savings goals to start with is an emergency fund. Building up an emergency fund to help cover unexpected expenses like a sudden medical bill, major home or car repair, or even a job loss can help you avoid going into debt when life throws you a curveball, which it will. Instead of borrowing money to cover these emergencies, you'll already have the money saved up, and this could end up saving you a lot more money in the long run. Start by building up 3 months' worth of expenses as a goal. Once you've established an emergency fund and are living within your budget, you can then figure out some long-term savings goals. Whether you decide to plan for your retirement, or save for a home improvement, college, or even a well-deserved vacation, you'll be better able to set aside some money and have a timeline for reaching your goals. The third step is to tackle any debts you have. First, as you're working to pay them down, you'll probably want to stop adding to the debts you already have. The less debt you have, the easier it'll be to get out from under it. It could also be helpful to know what your debt is costing you each month. Once you know how much your debt costs, you can create a plan that helps you reduce it and eventually pay it off. The sooner you get started, the more money you can save. It's worth noting that managing your debt and your savings go hand in hand. For instance, if you have a debt with a very high interest rate, it may make sense to focus on paying it down at the same time, or even before you build your entire emergency fund. As you make a plan to tackle your debt, setting target goals can help you stay on track as you actually see and feel the progress you're making. These 3 steps are the basic components of money management, and it's easy to see how they can work together. By keeping a budget, you'll know what you have available to accomplish your savings goals and tackle your debts. Having an emergency fund can help you avoid adding any new debt. And occasionally checking in, reviewing your budget from time to time, can help you set long-term savings goals, like a down payment on a home, as your priorities and circumstances change. Now that you have an understanding of the basics, why not take the next step? Being smarter with your money, learning new tips and techniques, can help you today and down the road.
Okay. So we are going to listen again with subtitles, okay, guys?
Misconception that to be good with money, you need a lot of it. Not true.
Give me a moment, please, guys. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
There's a misconception that to be good with money, you need a lot of it. Not true. What you need to be good with money is everyday management. Whether you're planning for yourself or for your whole family, there are 3 basic steps you can take to make the most of your money. 1. Create a budget. 2. Set savings goals. And 3. Tackle your debts. When put into practice, these steps can have a big impact, not only on your monthly budget, but on your overall financial future. One of the first steps to better money management is to create a budget and stick to it. This might sound simple, but you'd be surprised how few people actually do it. You can think of your budget as your guide to reaching your financial and personal goals. If you have trouble covering all your expenses each month, a budget can help you avoid overspending. That's because your budget can help you see and understand exactly where your money is going and whether or not your spending is in line with your personal goals. The next step is to set savings goals. With your budget in place, building your savings will be that much easier because you'll know how much extra money you have each month to allot to your goals. One of the best savings goals to start with is an emergency fund. Building up an emergency fund to help cover unexpected expenses like a sudden medical bill, major home or car repair, or even a job loss can help you avoid going into debt when life throws you a curveball, which it will. Instead of borrowing money to cover these emergencies, you'll already have the money saved up, and this could end up saving you a lot more money in the long run. Start by building up 3 months' worth of expenses as a goal. Once you've established an emergency fund and are living within your budget, you can then figure out some long-term savings goals. Whether you decide to plan for your retirement, or save for a home improvement, college, or even a well-deserved vacation, you'll be better able to set aside some money and have a timeline for reaching your goals. The third step is to tackle any debts you have. First, as you're working to pay them down, you'll probably want to stop adding to the debts you already have. The less debt you have, the easier it'll be to get out from under it. It could also be helpful to know what your debt is costing you each month. Once you know how much your debt costs, you can create a plan that helps you reduce it and eventually pay it off. The sooner you get started, the more money you can save. It's worth noting that managing your debt and your savings go hand in hand. For instance, if you have a debt with a very high interest rate, it may make sense to focus on paying it down at the same time, or even before you build your entire emergency fund. As you make a plan to tackle your debt, setting target goals can help you stay on track as you actually see and feel the progress you're making. These 3 steps are the basic components of money management, and it's easy to see how they can work together. By keeping a budget, you'll know what you have available to accomplish your savings goals and tackle your debts. Having an emergency fund can help you avoid adding any new debt. And occasionally checking in, reviewing your budget from time to time, can help you set long-term savings goals, like a down payment on a home, as your priorities and circumstances change. Now that you have an understanding of the basics, why not take the next step? Being smarter with your money, learning new tips and techniques, can help you today and down the road.
Okay, guys. Perfect. So, how was it? Very complicated? Did you understand most of the general ideas? Christian, how did you feel with this video?
Teacher, it was a little complicated. It was, but the subtitles help a lot.
Help a lot. Okay. Vamos a ver. Let's see. Vamos a ver qué tanto comprendimos. Okay. Let's see how much do we understand from the video. Okay. Vamos a intentar responder estas preguntas de acuerdo a lo que nos acordamos, according what we remember and according what we listen. Okay. So we have here some questions about the video. So the first question is, what are the 3 main money management steps discussed in the video? Do you remember they gave us 3 tips? No? Can you remember, Christian, which are the 3 steps
Teacher, make a shadow,
A shadow?
un presupuesto,
A budget. A budget.
budget,
Ajá, esta que está acá, mírala, así se escribe, esta que está aquí. ¿Sí la ves?
oh yeah,
Esta, budget. Ajá.
budget.
Presupuesto. Perfect, yes. Ajá.
Pay debts.
Ajá. O tackle. ¿Te acuerdas la palabra que vimos?
Yes.
Tackle your debts. Ajá. Muy bien. ¿Y el otro?
I don't remember.
Mm,
Eh, save money.
Save goals. Goals que son como los objetivos. Goals. Ajá. Save goals. Ajá. Save goals. Ajá. Very good. Well done. Well done. Okay. Very good, Christian. Well done. Okay. Let's see. The second one. Why is creating a monthly budget so important? According to the video. Manuel, tell me.
What is creating a monthly budget so important? Because there are some different contests, or there are some different experiences. No, there are some different things that you will live. I mean, for example, if you have an accident, if you need to repair your car, if you have something like that, you need to that money, right, in order to cover those things. For the reason is really important to create a budget. Additionally, for example, if you are doing home renovations, for emergencies, for a new vehicle, things like that, you need to create a budget for this. Additionally, if you are planning to go do vacations, you need to save money. For the reason it's important to create a budget.
Okay, so for example, to know exactly where our money is going, no? I need to do this, so to plan everything, yeah?
Yes, I told you. Okay, I'm going to pay my water bill, my gas bill. I'm going to pay the rent. I'm going to pay, I don't know, some services, the internet, the television, and things like that. And you're able, yeah, and you're able to see where the money is going.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, very good. Thank you, Manuel. Very good. Well done. Yes, it's exactly what the video says. Yes. And now, what are some examples of emergencies that you may have to pay for? Catherine.
Teacher, emergencies like accident.
Like an accident? Yes.
Maybe you feel bad. See?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know more.
If, for
Maybe
example,
pandemia.
Okay, the pandemic.
Yes.
According to the video, de acuerdo al video.
Yes, teacher. I remember that the accident,
The accident.
the accident, the
And if something is broken, for example, if something is broken.
Your leg.
No, but for example, if your TV suddenly is broken, your TV, so that is
That is an emergency.
Emergency, yes.
Emergencies.
Yes,
maybe the car.
To repair, to make repairs.
Maybe repair the cars. Maybe the
Yes. Yes, that's it. Ajá, yeah. Yes, esos fueron los ejemplos que nos dieron, sí. Un accidente o reparaciones, así que a veces se nos daña algo, que se nos dañó la motocicleta o la bicicleta, entonces eso no es algo unexpected, es algo inesperado, ¿no? So, we have to have like an emergency. ¿Qué nos sugirieron tener para esos casos de emergencia? Christian, do you remember?
Save money.
Save money y tener un emergency fund. Emergency fund.
Emergency fund.
Ajá, como un fondo de emergencia. Ajá. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Catherine. Okay. And what are some examples of common saving goals that people often have, Christian?
Teacher, a house.
To buy a house. Uh-huh.
Yes, yeah, to buy a house for the college or the university.
Yes, exactly, to study. Uh-huh. Which other?
Vacation well deserved.
Well-deserved vacations. Uh-huh. Well done. Yes, very good.
Well deserved vacation.
Ajá. Y otro más, hay otro más.
For an emergency.
Okay, for an emergency, and there is other.
No, teacher, no remember.
Te voy a dar una pista. For example, imagine that you have 60 years. 60.
Yes.
60. You start, at that age, you are going to start to think in what?
Oh, yeah, for the pension. Para el retiro, teacher.
Ajá, retirement.
Retirement.
Ajá, ahí te lo escribí, ¿sí lo viste?
Yes, teacher. Retirement.
Perfect, well done, yes. Well done. Estos son los, pero no aquí, ¿no? Va aquí abajo. Estos son algunos de los objetivos de ahorros, ¿no? Saving goals. Ajá, perfect, well done. And for last, managing your debt and your savings go hand in hand. Managing your debt and your savings go hand in hand. What does this means? Manuel, what do you think this means?
Managing your debts and your savings go hand in hand. It means that while you are paying your debts, you are able to save money at the same time. I mean, you can do it. These two things at the same time. While you are paying your debts, you are saving money.
Okay, so that is like the recommended, yes, to pay your debts, but also start to save. Okay.
I think that is not the same. I mean, it's difficult when you are paying debts and you want to save money because it's really hard. You need to invest, or you need to use that money that you are going to save. You need to use it in order to pay debts. It's really hard, I think.
For example, what would you recommend, for example? What would you do, for example, in your case, if you have a debt, but also you have, like everybody plans, no, to do things. What would you do in that case?
In this case, I had to better pay my debts, first of all. Perfect. I need to pay my debts, first of all, and then I start thinking of saving money. But yes, in this case, the first step for me is to pay debts.
Perfect. And actually, in the video, they say that. They said the most recommended is to pay your debt before to start to savings, but also you can do it and go it hand in hand. Entonces, como que nos dan las dos opciones, pues. Pero lo más recomendado, efectivamente, es lo que tú dices. Very good. Okay, guys. So, guys, I have, bueno, este video que vieron cómo les pareció? Pues de todas formas, aunque es de pronto me dice Cristian, bueno, no sé, estaba como un poco complicado, pero bueno, lo más importante, los puntos más importantes los obtuvieron. Este es un video para un nivel B1, B2, este video que vimos. Entonces, pues bueno, chicos, fueron capaces de entender lo más importante, ¿sí? Como las bases y como sí, los puntos principales, ¿no es cierto? Obviamente habrán muchas palabras que no comprendieron, pero sí como esas ideas principales, que es lo más importante para obtener el significado. Entonces, pues, hacer un video de un nivel B1, B2, pues bueno, pienso que ya vamos mejorando después de que empezamos con unos audios un poquito más cortos, ¿no? Más sencillos. Entonces, bueno, we start to see an improvement. Okay, so congratulations, guys. Congratulations for you. Okay. So I would like to ask you if you have questions, because this is all for today. Do you have questions? Christian, Catherine, Manuel, ¿tienen alguna pregunta?
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay. So I just would like to ask you guys for the next week, si puede, bueno, les voy a decir en español, para que por favor me ayuden con algo, porque yo debo entregar algo que se llama testimonials. Testimonials es como un audio muy cortico de cada uno de ustedes, de mis estudiantes, donde dicen, bueno, ¿qué tal se sintieron durante todos los encuentros? ¿Qué tal les ha parecido? También recomendaciones, pues todo como respecto a cómo se hayan sentido en estos encuentros. Entonces, un audio máximo de 1 minuto, es un audio cortico, ya sea si es que está Vocaro, ahí a través de Vocaro lo pueden grabar y me lo envían, porfa, si pueden este fin de semana, les agradezco. Ya sea en inglés o en español, como se sientan más cómodos, haciendo esta grabación, en inglés o en español, ¿ok? Please, porfa. Pues no es obligatorio, pero lo necesito.
Sure, teacher.
Ok, gracias, Cristian, gracias. Manuel, Catherine.
Okay, teacher.
Ok, gracias. Ok.
Sin miedo, teacher.
Thank you. No, porque es que sé que mantienen ocupados y yo sé que, pero gracias, gracias. Ok, entonces si lo pueden este fin de semana se los agradecería. Entonces, bueno, chicos, quedamos entonces ya, esto es todo por hoy y nos vemos entonces el martes. Y ya saben, cualquier inquietud, algo que en lo que les pueda ayudar en cuanto a su presentación o su exposición, pues me escriben, ¿ok? Por el Skype, ¿vale? Bueno, entonces,
Okay,
chao.
teacher. Gracias.
Bueno, bye
Thank
bye.
you.
See you next week.
See you.
Teacher, bye.
Bye, Christian. Bye, Manuel. Bye, Catherine. Have a good
Bye.
weekend.
Okay.